Hi again. Well, I went to close the camera program and something said, "No, you're not." So, among the bunch of journals that are written and ready and waiting to record, this one's pretty short and it's current, so I'll share it with you. It's from June 1st and it's the second one of that day. The Mayan day was 10 wind, and this is solar wind, unknown cause. Don't know how long this one will last since company is on its way. I just keep feeling the desire to journal, so here I am, so far behind in only the last few days that I have 5 or 6 unrecorded. There's something I am delighted to share with you. I'm sure most of you are aware of the great lot of satellites we have around the Earth, out in space. And we have the SOHO. We have several new ones, relatively new, devoted only to studying the sun. And that's how we're getting all these great multicolored images in the various bands of light, images of our sun. Well, I visit spaceweather.com frequently. I've got the site pinned numerous times during the day. Since I'm sensitive to the sun's energies, I like to keep tabs on them, and they have such pretty aurora pictures too. In the upper left corner there are the numbers that delineate the solar wind. So we get this energy both from CME, or coronal mass ejection activity, and from sunspots, coronal holes opening up. Well, that's fine. The solar wind is measured in 2 ways, both by its density and by its speed. What delights me no end is when they have to report that, yes, we're in a solar storm, but they have no idea where it came from, what caused it, like today. They are not aware of either a sunspot or a CME that resulted in this solar wind stream. Makes me laugh. I wrote inside, but inside and out. Heck, I'm glad they're even willing to admit it. That with all those satellites, all that firepower out there, that technology pointed right at the sun, seeing it from both sides simultaneously, they don't know what's going on here. Things that make you go, I'm also aware that a lot of our body, our biological upgrading, is directly linked in to such solar activity. I am told that we get more from the sun than just its own radiance. It receives and sends in cosmic rays too, selectively. Now, you don't have to believe that, of course. Do your own exploration of these things. Remember, you are source. All answers are available to you, but from heart, not mind. And what I meant by sending in cosmic rays selectively, I won't make you infer it, or I won't just imply it. I will say the sun is a conscious being. The sun is more than sentient. It's very conscious and makes choices for itself and for what's needed. And I think the suns are sending stations, and they're in communication with one another. And the rays that are needed are sent at the appropriate time, and the sun selectively chooses what to send out. I know some will just totally write me off for that, but you know what? I don't care. Be blessed, my friends. Guess this is meant to be a short one, very short. More later, no doubt. Like the sun, You are a ball of radiance planted right here on the earth. You are light. You anchor light too. Great, light, or small, it's dependent on you. A lot on who you take yourself to be. If your image is small, then that limits the light you can anchor here. That means you're not volunteering to anchor so much. Once you accept your divine radiance, though, all limits are off. You represent, you anchor infinite radiance wherever you are. Be that great light, my friends. Take the governors, the self-limiters off. The choice is always and only your own. Who and what you are, what you manifest, is no one's fault. Look within. Own both your life and your great light. Let all limiting beliefs go, so that in their place you can just shine and be complete, be whole. Probably the base word for holy. Accept your perfection. It's not a 3D thing, but guess what? You're not either. Hello. It's not a human perfection. That's an oxymoron, human perfection. Perfection and truth are not of the human realm. But then neither are you. You can be quite perfect while yet manifesting outer seeming imperfection. The two are not incongruent. They don't cancel one another out. But that's up to you to inquire within to find out for yourself. Now, I can't tell you anything you don't already know. That's why when something resonates, it feels so good. You're contacting your own inner knowing of it. That knowing is laying dormant. Perhaps these thousands, tens of thousands, millions of years. Well, so what? It's still there, ready for you to tap into, to step into, to step up to. Once again, we're going home. In truth, we're already there. Of course we are. Now, do your part. Make the shift that's internal. That's what sets the whole thing off, you know. Don't be looking to the skies for the sun or any ETs to bring your awakening or ascension. Take your power back, my good friends. It's time you remember just who you are. Go within. Be still while there, whatever it takes. Set aside some time for quiet, for repose, whether outdoors or inside, it doesn't matter. Just stop. P.S. For those coming to this journal later, you can look up this solar wind of unknown origin on spaceweather.com by entering June 1st in the upper right corner where you can see the archives. It says archives, just put in June 1st. I think it also went through June 2nd. P.P.S. This is not the first time this has happened. It's not frequent, but it does happen. Don't you just know the NASA folks are going crazy seeking these unknown causes? Namaste.